Have you ever had the feeling of that something greater guides you, as if every event in your life was aligned with a purpose that you are still discovering this journey? It's not easy, but it is full of learnings and signs that can completely transform your vision of the world and of yourself. Before go into the details that can lead, I want your spirituality to another level. Leave something important. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video and activate the bell. This way, you won't get lost. No. Content that can change your way of seeing life, and tell me in the comments, what was the biggest challenge? What have you faced on your journey? Spiritual. And what did you teach you experience can inspire others, people who are going through something similar? Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal to you an essential truth on how to align your choices with the divine purpose, something that can mark the difference in your trip, ready to give next step. Then comment below, I'm ready. To awaken to the true essence of life is one of the most transformers that a person can suddenly experience. What seemed absolute standards and norms, beliefs, begin to lose strength. You realize that much of what you believed, it was just a construction, and reality goes much further than what eyes can see. This awakening is not only a time of doubt, but of expansion. It's like he ran a curtain revealing a dimension of completely new existence. This transformation brings with it a whirlwind of emotions. Everything can be scary, but it is also deeply liberating. What some once seemed solid, now it dissolves, giving way to a search for truths further deep. It is at this moment that you begin to reconnect with your essence and to see the world with spiritual eyes. This change is not about rejecting what were you, if not allowing yourself to evolve towards something much bigger and authentic. Awakening to the truth is also a call to action. Once that you realize how vast the universe and how much there is to learn, it is impossible to return to the state previous. This trip, self-discovery, is ongoing, and every step brings more clarity of purpose and a deeper connection with divine. When you start to align spiritually, the universe responds subtle but powerful ways. These signs are not coincidences. They are clear messages that you are in the right path. You may notice synchronicities as repeated numbers, unexpected encounters, or words that they seem to reflect exactly what you needed to hear. These moments are confirmation that your energy is adjusting to a greater purpose. These signs not only provide comfort, but they also act as guides, show that even in the midst of uncertainty, you are not alone. It's as if the universe was rearranging everything, what surrounds you, to help you move forward. This alignment phase requires attention and sensitivity, since it is easy to pray the signs when you're trapped in the distractions from the outside world. As you become more aware of these signs, increase your confidence in the process. You begin to understand that the spiritual alignment is not a destiny end, but a continuous journey. Every sign, it's a reminder that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and that even in the most difficult moments, there is a greater purpose than guide your steps. To break the illusions of the world requires courage, as it means abandon the familiar in search of something unknown. The illusions, whether related to status, possessions, or even relationships, are like veils that prevent us from seeing our true. The essence of recognizing these illusions is first step to free yourself. But this consciousness is usually accompanied by internal and external resistances. When you decide to break these illusions, you may feel isolated or misunderstood. The world, accustomed to a standard of living based on materialism and superficiality, often rejects those who choose a different path without. However, this choice is essential for life ethically and aligned with your purpose spiritual. This breakup is not about reject the world, but to find your place in it consciously and sincere. This act of bravery opens the door to a more meaningful life, letting go of what no longer resonates with you. Essence, You create space for what genuine connections really matter. Deep learning and a connection direct with the divine. This journey is challenging, but each step taken brings a freedom that no illusion can offer. Transitions are moments of great vulnerability, but also immense power. When you are in a period change, you can feel that everything is at your disposal. Around is falling apart. However, it is precisely in these moments when your inner strength, this strength does not come from the outside, but from a connection deep with your essence and purpose greater than guides your life. The transition is like the process of cutting a diamond. Friction and pressure may seem unbearable, but they are molding you to shine in your unique way. Every challenge faced during this period, it is an opportunity to growth action, to abandon old limitations and embrace new ones' possibilities. This inner force is not just a tool to overcome adversity, but proof that you are more resilient than you think. Transition times are times of discovery. When you are challenged to leaving your comfort zone, you begin to see aspects of yourself than before were hidden. It is at this stage that you realize that your strength does not depend of external circumstances, but of your faith, resilience, and determination to move forward. Even when the path is uncertain, intuition is one of the most valuable tools on the journey. Spiritual is like an internal compass that guides you through uncertainty and points you in the right direction. When logic and reason do not offer answers, listen to your intuition requires practice and confidence, since often whispered subtly in the middle of the noise of daily demands without. However, the more you connect with it, clearer and more powerful. The intuition is not a mere instinct. It is a direct connection with the divine. Through it, you receive guidance, idea, and even warnings that may change the course of your life, often challenges conventions and asks you to trust something you can't yet see or fully understand. This trust is what differentiates those who live spiritually aligned of those. They are trapped by materialism, and the certainties of the outside world continue. Your intuition can be a challenge. Especially when decisions are made for it, they seem to go against the logic or external expectations without. However, when you choose to trust this inner guide, you will discover a sensation of peace and alignment that transcends any doubt. Intuition is above all a divine gift, a proof that never you are alone in your trip. There are moments in the trip spiritual in which the silence of the divine may seem deafening. These periods are challenging as it is natural. Search clear answers and feeling helpless when they do not arrive. However, it is exactly at these moments when the faith becomes more important. To maintain faith during divine silence is an act of bravery, a demonstration of confidence that even when you can't see or hear, God is working behind the scenes, the silence divine. No, it is abandonment, but preparation is during these times that you are called to strengthen your connection with yourself, and your faith are an invitation to introspection, to look within and find the answers that are already there in your essence. This silence is also a way to teach patience and trust, since it forces us to depend more about the process and less about guarantees. Keep faith in these moments is an act of surrender, saying, I trust you even when I don't. I can see the way this trust not only sustains you, but also deepen your relationship with the divine. And when the silence is finally broken, the answers come with clarity, and that make all the waiting and challenges faced worth every second. Letting go is one of the lessons deeper and more liberating on the journey. Spiritual does not mean abandoning everything what you have, but stop being controlled by material things, external expectations, and even fears and insecurities. When you practice detachment, you realize that the true it is not in having but in being. This practice allows you to experience life in a lighter way, without the weight of trying to control everything around you. Letting go is a process that requires courage and A confidence. Many times we are conditioned to believe that our happiness depends on accumulating possessions, achieve goals, or maintain certain people at our side. But when releasing these attachments, leave room for the universe, brings you what really is aligned with your essence, is like cleaning a messy room. By removing the excess, create space for it to enter light and transform the environment. This spiritual freedom brings a feeling of peace indescribable when you are no longer tied what you can. You discover an inner strength that cannot be shaken. This does not mean that you should isolate yourself or reject everything, but live consciously, valuing what matters and releasing what no longer serves. The detachment is a door to a more life authentic, where the focus is on being, not in have the moments of waiting on the trip. Spiritual can be incredibly challenging, but contain wisdom, which is often only understood in retrospective, is during these periods that you learn to trust in time. Divine, to put aside the desire control and realize that the pause, it is not a delay, but a preparation. Silence and apparent inactivity are in fact moments in which the universe is aligning everything so that it can take the next step safely, and purpose waiting requires patience and resilience, but also offers unique opportunities for introspection. When you're away running towards a goal, you have the opportunity to look inside, evaluate your choices, and adjust your route. These periods are like the calm before, from a storm of blessings for a time, to get stronger, learn and grow. The more you accept waiting as part of the process, the more prepared you will be for enjoy what comes next. Also, moments of waiting are a reminder that not everything is under your control, and that is liberating. They teach you to surrender your worries to the divine, trusting that every detail is carefully resolved between racks when the time comes, indicated you will realize that the wait was worth it, and every moment was necessary to shape your journey. Gratitude is a powerful bridge that connects you with prosperity spiritual. When you choose to focus on what you already have, instead, focus on what you lack. Energy completely changes gratitude. It's like a magnet that attracts more things good, since it raises your vibration and aligns with the blessings that the universe has to offer. This practice, it's not just a positive habit, but an essential element for those they wish to live in harmony with. The divine practice gratitude daily transform your perspective on life. Even the challenges are beginning to be seen as opportunities for growth and learning. By thanking each good or bad experience, you show that you are willing to learn and evolve. This posture not only strengthens your spiritual connection, but it also provides a deep sense of peace and satisfaction, regardless of external circumstances. In addition, gratitude creates a constant flow of prosperity in all areas of the life. Not only attracts material resources, but also your relationships, improve your emotional health, and increase your self-confidence. By live in a state of gratitude, you become an example of what it is possible to be spiritually abundant, proving that true wealth is in recognizing and valuing what already is yours. Every choice you make is a seed planted in the soil of your journey. Spiritual, these choices for small, that seem to have the power to shape your reality and align with your purpose. Greater living consciously means be attentive to the decisions you make, ensuring that they are in harmony with your essence and your deepest values are. Practice requires presence and intention, but it is also one of the most powerful to transform your life when you make conscious decisions, taking responsibility for your trip. This means saying yes to what strengthens your soul and not what weakens. This process is not always easy, especially when the world that surrounds you and tries to influence you follow paths that do not resonate with your essence. However, the more you align with your truth, the more you realize that these elections create an impact, positive not only in you, but in everyone that surrounds you. The beauty of the conscious choices is that they generate a positive energy cycle. Every decision aligned with your purpose brings more clarity, peace, and opportunities. In addition, living with intention inspires others to do the same thing, creating a domino effect of transformation and elevation by adopting. This approach will not only improve your own trip, but will also contribute to create another world. Harmonious to surrender to the divine flow is one of the most transformative steps that can a chosen one give this surrender. It's about giving up, but about trust fully in the greater plan that is being orchestrated for you. When you stop resisting what you can't control, you leave room for the universe. Work in your favor by aligning events, people, and circumstances ways you could never imagine your account. This transformation begins with acceptance. Accept that not everything it is under your control. It is not weakness, but wisdom. This posture allows you focus on what really matters, your connection with the divine and actions that are within your reach. The more you deliveries, the more you realize that things start to flow naturally, as if a weight had been taken from you above. This lightness is not only emotional, but also spiritual, which allows you to live with more peace and purpose. Also, surrender to the divine flow, strengthen your faith. Every little victory, every moment of synchronicity confirms that you are being guided. This transformation not only change your perspective on life, but which also creates a deep sense of gratitude and alignment. You realize that when you trust, you are living in harmony with the purpose for which you were created to live. A life aligned with spirituality is much more than practice rituals or follow traditions. It is about spirituality in each aspect of your existence, turning it an integral part of who you are. Essence is not limited to moments specific, but permeates your actions, thoughts, and choices daily, creating a life full of meaning and purpose. When you live spiritually, every experience, simple as it seems, becomes a learning and connection opportunity. From the way you treat others, even the way you face the challenges, everything reflects your relationship with what divine. This approach not only gives you more clarity and peace, but also strengthens your ability to cope adversity with courage and resilience. Also live in line with the spirituality, creates a positive impact in the world around you. Your energy. Become a beacon that inspires others to find your own connections. Spiritual, this authentic life and connected not only transforms you, but it also contributes to the elevation of collective energy, showing that the true transformation starts from inside out.